If there's one thing I know about men, it's this. 9 times out of 10, before they are ready to commit to you, they're going to pull away. And this is something I literally always forget when I'm talking to somebody or when I'm dating somebody that this happens, but it is literally a biological, genetic, unconscious situation. And why I say it's biological and it's genetic is because if you go all the way back to caveman times, basically what ends up happening is a man needs to know that a woman is going to be able to survive without him. I'm not talking about hyper independence. I'm also not talking about being ghosted. I'm talking this should be about a day to a 3-day long situation. Anything more than that, and he's probably just not that interested in you. So why this happened or how it happens is probably something along the lines of he stops replying as quickly, maybe he stops asking as many questions, he's not asking you to hang out. And if everything has gone like pretty perfectly up until this point, then you just need to trust that this is a good thing. And why it's a good thing is because when they are in this pull away state, they're basically in contemplation mode. And it's probably unconscious, they don't even know that they're doing it. But right before a man commits to you, he needs to know that you're going to be okay without him in some sense. That he also gets some sense of independence and that the relationship is going to be able to be maintained because both of you are able to handle a little bit of space. So if you start to feel this happen, the best thing that you can do as a woman is just let him go through his process. Don't ask about it, mostly because he probably doesn't even know what's happening. And don't push for answers or get him to talk to you about it. Like, just let him go through his process, and 9 times out of 10, he's gonna come back and probably you'll end up in a relationship in the next couple of weeks. I just had this situation happen, and even I forgot that this is a natural process. Like, this happens all the time. And basically what ended up happening is the person that I'm talking to kind of pulled away. Like, his communication had been really, really great up until this point. And then I felt like, I wonder if this is the thing that's happening. And I'm not even kidding. He ended up texting me. We went back to our normal conversation. Everything kind of resumed. And then he came back and asked me a pretty important question. And it was just all of the confirmation that I needed and internally felt was probably happening to tell me that he was taking a little bit of space to evaluate. So don't freak out. Don't panic. This is totally normal. And most of the time, everything is perfectly fine. But if something feels really fishy or super off, trust that.
Okay, here's the thing that this woman and many women out there don't understand about how guys operate, right? We don't actually pull away for no reason, right? We're not pulling away to check out our emotional state or to reevaluate things to make sure we know what we're doing before we take the plunge with her. No, we're not really doing anything sophisticated like that. What we're really doing is pulling away because another chick came along that is cute or just new, right? I mean, that's really it. Is just, another option came along and we're just exercising it. I sad to say, right? I mean, if we're not in a relationship with a chick, there's a reason that we're not in a relationship with this chick, right? Because we're not, it always makes me laugh when women are like, oh, he's not looking for a relationship right now. He's not ready. Or even when a woman says that, oh, she tells me, bro, she's not willing to date right now. She's just taking a break from dating. I'm like, dude, if freaking Magic Mike showed up on her doorstep, are you telling me that this chick would be like, nah, sorry, Magic Mike, not dating, man? No, of course not. Right? Of course not. Just like you, right? I mean, if some freaking hot guest model showed up on your doorstep and was cool, chill, and gorgeous, I mean, and wanted to start dating you, would you be like, nah, I'm not ready right now, girl. Gotta wait on this, man. I gotta reevaluate my feelings. I gotta see where I'm at. I just can't just jump into this with you. No, of course not. You would do it, right? Because she's a great option. She's a great option. So when this chick is talking about guys pulling away, I'm like, wow, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's kind of cute how gullible she is. Or how naive she is, or how naive she's trying to be, or just making excuses for the dude who's pulled away on her. I mean, and I get that. I mean, when a woman really likes you, as she seems to like her guy, they will make excuses for your bad behavior, right? But if she doesn't like you, or if you're some beta brat in her life, she will look for any excuse to rip you apart. And you've been with girls like this, right? That you treated like a queen, right? You did so much for, and it was never enough. Any little thing you did wrong, she would start picking on you, yapping in your ear about how terrible you are, and why am I here, and just always complaining, right? However, like when she dates the alpha chat, that dude just can do nothing, right? I mean, that guy can be nothing and do nothing, and she'll be like, oh, he's so wonderful, he's everything I've ever wanted, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was with this beta Brad who did everything for me. So yeah, the cognitive dissonance is pretty alarming with some of these women. However, so she's saying that her guy suddenly magically came back to her after he reevaluated things. No, honey, he wasn't reevaluating anything. He was in bed with some other chick, and either he dropped her, she dropped him, and he came back to you because he either missed you or he was just lacking options. I mean, that's the only reason why guys, we hit up old flames, right? Why do you hit up old flames or women you've already been with or women you've already dumped? Why do you do it? Because you want some more. I mean, that's simple as that. But once you get your fix, you're out the door again. So I mean, it's gonna repeat. Her little story here with this guy, it's gonna be like Groundhog Day. It's just gonna continue to repeat, every 3 months or so, where he disappears, pulls away, then comes back, pulls away, comes back, pulls away, comes back. But here she is acting as if she's figured out men, and really, I just gave her, the really the keys to the magic kingdom of why we do what we do, right? And I don't think any guy can refute me on that. Next clip.
How come no one talks about how different it is to go from dating and talking to guys who just absolutely love bomb you to talking to a guy who's probably a little bit more emotionally stable, probably a little bit more mature? Let me tell you, it can be confusing. It's like, why are you not texting me 24/7 and then getting upset when I don't reply within a certain amount of time just because you really want to hear from me that day? I don't understand why you're not sending me random flowers or my favorite coffee order after the first date because you're just thinking about me. Why are we not having 4-hour-long phone calls every single night, messing up both of our sleep schedules, therefore putting us both in a very unhealthy place because we need some sleep? Why are you not joking about our kids and like our wedding one day? Why are you not taking me to meet your entire family after the second date? I don't understand. Why are you not just completely obsessed with me? I mean, do you even like me at this point? You can see where I'd be a little confused, right? No, this is normal? Oh, really? Cool. You're right. I'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, so this chick seems pretty upset that her date is not taking her to meet the family after the second date, not staying on the phone with her for 4 freaking hours, and having this pillow talk, and just jumping through these hoops and barrels to be with her. The reason why a guy is not going to do that is because he doesn't have to. You're already giving him the milk for free, honey, right? You're giving him the milk for free, so why should he invest any more than he needs to? He doesn't, right? She's cute. The guy probably already slept with her, and he wants to keep her around. Probably not long with that, with that mouth. But there's a reason why guys do not want to introduce you to family or friends. It's because they have better options, and they don't want you. They don't. You're just not going to do that unless the chick you guys are serious and you're getting engaged and she's going to be the one. Really, that's the only time you're going to introduce them to your parents. I mean, my parents have met, I can count on one hand how many girlfriends they met. And those were long-term girlfriends or girlfriends that I was really interested in, that I wanted to go to distance with. Didn't work out. Those are the only ones I can remember introducing my parents. But some chick that I, pick up at a Starbucks or, out on boot camp or something, no, I'm not introducing them to anybody. I don't even introduce them to students that much. I mean, it just, because you meet so many people, right? You meet so many people when you're out. Yeah, and that's a special privilege. I mean, when it comes to guys, I mean, that's a big thing, right? I mean, for women too. They're not just going to go introduce you to parents and their brothers and sisters, co-workers. That's just not something you do right away. However, if they do, I mean, that's usually a pretty good sign, right? I mean, it's a pretty good sign if she wants you to meet the family and, meet my sister, or meet my kid. Shouldn't be dating single moms, but if she's like, here, this is my kid. that's a massive sign, because she's showing like, shoot, I want to invest. I want to go to the next level with you. I want to take the next step. And most guys don't want to do that with some girl. They're just, that's a side chick. I hate to say it, right? I mean, they don't want to do that with a side chick, right? So my advice to her would be, don't be so quick to give the milk away for free, and stop nagging this guy. If he wanted to, he would do it. If he wanted to show you off, he would do it. And the reason why he's probably not doing it is because, as it is with all these ladies, you're going for a guy that you have no business going for. All right, let's go to the next clip.
One thing I learned after dating men for over a decade is that you have to develop a whole filter to interpret what they're saying when you're trying to get to know them, because they be speaking a whole different language, and whatever they're going to tell you about themselves is going to be the most embellished, sugar-coated version of the actual truth. I'm going to give you some examples. Most of us already know this one. If he says his ex is crazy, he's crazy. Run. If he tells you he lives with his mom right now because he had to move back home to save money, he never left, girl. He never left, and he's not going to until he moves in with you. Run. If he tells you that his BM doesn't let him see his kid, he doesn't try to see his kid. I don't know a single mother that doesn't want to break. And if he's making excuses for everything wrong in his life, he's going to be doing that the whole relationship. He's the problem. Run. And if he says she's just a friend, baby girl, she is not just a friend. Run. So ladies, basically anything a man tells you is going to seem really great, but it's going to actually be all the way down here. You need to use that filter system to actually interpret what they're saying. You need to start doing it because it avoids so much disappointment. I just wanted to put that out there because I really used to be believing the shit that men would tell me until I dated so many that I realized they're all full of shit.
This is one big, massive self-projection on her part. She's talking about how guys embellish, how we make things sound better than what they are. Yeah, we do that just like how women embellish with their physical attractiveness, their makeup that they wear, their fake hair extensions, their fake eyelashes, their fake heels. You ain't that tall, as Chris Rock used to say, right? Or, these outfits where it can hold in their gut, right? See their like beer belly. Women do this daily. Right? At least with guys, we only do it when we're interested in you and you start talking to us, we're going to embellish a little bit, right? We only do it then. However, women are doing it every second of the day, right? When they're walking around with their makeup and their heels and, trying to look thinner than they are. They definitely do this online. I mean, women are so guilty of doing this online on these dating apps. So I keep telling you guys, get off the dating apps and get into 7 Months of Mastery. Click the link below. Quick plug. So online, these chicks, how many profiles, you guys who are using online dating, how many profiles do you go through where there's no filter? The chick is not taking it from some deceptive angle to make her look thinner, or she's not taking it from far away where you can't even see her face, or she's wearing sunglasses in every video. Or every photo. Does that sound honest to you? Does that sound like she's like trying to embellish how hot or how hot she actually is versus reality? Or how hot she's not versus reality? Yeah, of course. Women are so guilty of this. And here she is, nitpicking at guys for bragging a little bit more than what they are, right? This is why they have this, you could pick on guys about this, but women are far more guilty of doing the embellishing than guys are. We only do ours verbally, right? For the most part, we're like verbally embellish, where women do it physically, which, in my opinion, is a little more dishonest, right? And they do it a lot more frequently, right? Whether it's on dating apps, social media, or even just doing this TikTok. This chick her face was covered with makeup. She looked like a clown and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, who is choosing these guys? Oh, she is. She is the one who is choosing to date these guys. Nobody is forcing her to do it. Right? Dude's like driving behind me, checking out my car. We're in the Lambo, guys. Follow me at Matt Cross Official if you want to see how I purchased this car and the delivery and all that. It's fun stuff. At Matt Cross Official on Instagram. Regardless, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Drop those comments below. As always, let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in comments below, and I'll see you there in my comments. All right, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here with the Lamborghini. Yes, it's my Lambo. Go to Matt Cross Official, my IG, see the entire process of me purchasing this vehicle. Took about 2 months to close, and the same guy who delivered my DeLorean also delivered my Lamborghini. TJ at Florida Exotic Transport. If you ever need to transport a muscle car, exotic car, he's your man. So very excited about this vehicle. It's actually a pretty rare find. It's Rossafesto Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option, believe it or not. I was on a hunt for one for over 2 years, just like I was my DeLorean. Finally found one. Got super low miles, 11K, not bad. And we're gonna be featuring this car a lot more here on the channel for many years to come. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Whew. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. It hasn't dried yet, but I'm still putting this on there. My IG tag. But as always, gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button below. Do it for the Lamborghini and the DeLorean. I still have it, by the way. I'm not selling the DeLorean. I'll probably keep this car for a little bit, but DeLorean is gonna stay. So we'll get the DeLorean back on here pretty soon, but enjoy the Lamborghini. And again, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there into the world and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. And I want you to become one of us. I want you to join us. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's the best way to support my work. If you love what I'm doing here, if you love what I'm teaching you here, and you feel like I've added value to your life, this is the best way to pay me back. Get into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out with the Lambo. Till next time. Whew, so sweet.